Hey guys, it's Asia Muhammad, and today I'm going to be testing out the new VCORE 95. So I currently use the EZONE and I use a 100. I'm testing out this VCORE today because I want to see if it has a little more control than my current racket. When I first switched to Yonex, I used the VCORE SV. With that racket, I felt like it just all around, it had really good control with my volleys, with my serve. I love coming to net, so making sure a racket feels really good when I am volleying is really important for me. Today I currently have them strung the same, which is 52-52. I like to do 4 knots, and the string I use is a Yonex string. It's the Polytour Rev. So I'm gonna see how they feel. The only difference is with my current racket, I do have it weighted, so it's gonna be a bit of a difference there that I feel. But other than that, I'm just gonna see how it feels, and let's give it a go. Definitely feels a little lighter, which I already knew because my other racket's weighted. Yeah, I still feel like I'm hitting it pretty clean, even though the head's much smaller than what I'm used to. I feel like sometimes with my EZONE, it can be a bit of a rocket launcher, and it's kind of easy to lose control if I hit the ball late with my contact. This one, I feel like I definitely have a little more control with it, which I like. Yeah, I feel like I can just hit out and I'm not going to lose control with it, which I like a lot. I like this. I'm hitting it real clean. Ooh, nice. Try some slices. I like to use my slice, so obviously need to feel like I have control there too. I'm a bit of an all-court game, so for me, I like being able to slice and change speeds of the ball is really important. So I feel like I need to trust my racket when I go to do those things. It feels really good on the slice too. Some volleys, please. Yeah. So this is the big part usually. How I tell if I want to switch to a racket or not is how it feels on my volleys. So. This feels very solid. Ugh. This actually feels like I don't even need to do much, and it helps my volleys a lot. Like it does the work for me, which is always nice. One could argue it feels just as good as my EZONE or better. Overheads, please. Can you serve a couple? And then I'll serve a couple, please. Thank you. I mean, I feel like this racket's pretty forgiving even if I touch it late, which my coach would not like because he's always on me for catching my contact out in front. But this one, even if I get it late, I still feel like it's not gonna fly on me. I'll serve a couple. I mean, maybe I make the switch for this tournament. So maybe I just make the switch for this tournament. Yeah, it feels really good on my serve too. Couple this way. Again, it kind of just feels like I don't have to do too much. It helps me a lot. Okay, so final impression. I really liked this racket, which is kind of surprising me. I was pretty intimidated just to be trying a 95 at first. I'm usually using a 100 and I thought I was pretty comfortable with that. But after hitting for 25 minutes, I can't believe the amount of control I felt I had with this racket. One thing for me is at times I feel like I am going to lose control of my ball, so I tend to slow down my racket head, which you just never want to do. It just gives your opponent the time to then attack you if you're just, you know, popping the ball up. And with this racket, I felt so much confidence that if I swung, it wasn't going to fly on me, which is really important for my game because I do like to attack. And then the big thing for me was my volleys. They felt so crisp and I felt like I didn't even have to do anything. The racket did a lot for me, which was nice. I felt it came off really solid, so again, I'm not going to be able to just get attacked easily by my opponent. So this racket was really nice. I'm really considering switching. It's a little tricky timing-wise, just because we're in the middle of the season, so I'm either going to have to fully commit, obviously after, you know, trying it a little more, playing some points with it. And so I'd either have to fully commit or I'm just gonna have to gradually just continue to use my EZONE 100 and then still week by week use this racket until I do feel fully comfortable just switching to it in a tournament. So yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys posted, but I really like this racket and I think I see it in my future. So yeah, keep an eye on me, see what racket I end up using or keeping. And if you like this video and you want to see more, head to tenniswarehouse.com.